Q&A, Azure Event Hubs, Azure Event Grid and Azure Service Bus. 51. Question: what is the maximum size for an individual event in Azure Event Grid? Answer: the maximum size for an individual event in Azure Event Grid is 1 megabyte. 52. Question: what is the duplicate detection feature in Azure Service Bus? Answer: duplicate detection automatically removes duplicate messages sent to a queue or topic within a user-defined time interval. 53. Question: how is message sequencing preserved in Azure Service Bus? Answer: message sequencing can be preserved using sessions, which ensure that messages are processed in the order they are added to the session. 54. Question: what are dead letter queues in Azure Service Bus? Answer: dead letter queues are special queues where messages that couldn't be processed are stored for later analysis or reprocessing. 55. Question: what is the role of a partition in Azure Event Hubs? Answer: partitions are the fundamental unit of parallelism in Azure Event Hubs. They allow multiple consumers to read from the same event hub without interfering with each other. 56. Question: what is capture in Azure Event Hubs? Answer: capture enables you to automatically save the incoming events to an Azure Blob Storage or Azure Data Lake storage account for long-term retention. 57. Question: can Azure Event Hubs handle batch processing? Answer: yes. Azure Event Hubs supports batch send operations to send multiple events as part of a single operation, improving efficiency. 58. Question: how is event ordering guaranteed in Azure Event Grid? Answer: Azure Event Grid supports ordered event delivery based on sequence numbers, ensuring that events are processed in the order they are published. 59. Question: can custom topics be created in Azure Event Grid? Answer: yes, you can create custom topics in addition to system topics, providing more flexibility for event publishing and handling. 60. Question: how do you route events to different endpoints in Azure Event Grid? Answer: Event Grid allows you to define multiple event subscriptions for each topic, routing events to different endpoints based on filters. 61. Question: what are topics and subscriptions in Azure Service Bus? Answer: topics and subscriptions provide a one-to-many form of communication, allowing a single message to be sent to multiple recipients through subscriptions. 62. Question: is it possible to use Azure Service Bus with Logic Apps? Answer: yes. Azure Service Bus can be integrated with Logic Apps for automated workflows and other business processes. 63. Question: can Azure Service Bus be accessed via HTTP/HTTPS? Answer: yes. Azure Service Bus supports HTTP/HTTPS protocols for accessing queues, topics, and subscriptions. 64. Question: what is the throughput unit in Azure Event Hubs? Answer: a throughput unit defines the data and message throughput capacity for an event hub, and it is the unit of scale for Azure Event Hubs. 65. Question: can I integrate Azure Event Hubs with Azure Stream Analytics? Answer: yes. Azure Stream Analytics can be used as both an input and an output for Azure Event Hubs, enabling real-time analytics on the streamed data. 66. Question: what is the maximum retention period for messages in Azure Event Hubs? Answer: the maximum retention period for messages in Azure Event Hubs is 7 days. 67. Question: what is a subject field in Azure Event Grid events? Answer: the subject field is used to specify the subject of the event, providing a way to filter and route events to specific subscribers. 68. Question: how many retry attempts does Azure Event Grid make for event delivery? Answer: Azure Event Grid makes up to 30 attempts to deliver an event, using exponential backoff between attempts. 69. Question: can Azure Event Grid handle cloud events format? Answer: yes. Azure Event Grid is fully compliant with Cloud Events, a CNCF standard for describing event data. 70. Question: what is a message lock in Azure Service Bus? Answer: a message lock is a mechanism that prevents other consumers from receiving and processing a message once it's being processed by a consumer, providing a level of concurrency control. 71. Question: how can Azure Service Bus be scaled? Answer: Azure Service Bus can be scaled by using different namespaces or by partitioning queues and topics, depending on the tier. 72. Question: what is auto-forwarding in Azure Service Bus? Answer: auto-forwarding allows you to link a queue or subscription to another queue or topic, automatically forwarding messages to the linked entity. 73. Question: what is the purpose of the Event Processor host in Azure Event Hubs? Answer: the Event Processor host provides a distributed event processing model, enabling seamless coordination between multiple instances of your application for parallel event processing. 74. Question: can I monitor Azure Event Hubs with Azure Monitor? Answer: yes. Azure Event Hubs integrates with Azure Monitor, allowing you to gather metrics, logs, and set up alerts for monitoring. 75. Question: what are private endpoints in Azure Event Hubs? Answer: private endpoints allow you to securely access Azure Event Hubs over a private link, ensuring that traffic remains within the Azure network. 76. Question: what are system topics in Azure Event Grid? Answer: system topics are built-in topics provided by Azure services, allowing you to route events from Azure services to your custom topics. 77. Question: what is the benefit of using Managed Identity with Azure Event Grid? Answer: Managed Identity allows for secure, automated credential management, reducing the need for storing secrets in your application. 78. Question: can Azure Event Grid be integrated with Azure Functions? Answer: yes. Azure Event Grid can trigger Azure Functions based on specific events, allowing for automated, serverless workflows. 79. Question: what is the scheduled delivery feature in Azure Service Bus? Answer: scheduled delivery allows you to send messages to a queue or topic but delay their visibility to the consumer until a specified time. 80. Question: can I integrate Azure Service Bus with Power BI? Answer: yes. Azure Service Bus can be used as a data source in Power BI, allowing for real-time dashboard updates. 81. Question: what is SAS, Shared Access Signature, in the context of Azure Service Bus? Answer: Shared Access Signature, SAS, is a token-based authentication mechanism that grants specific rights to Azure Service Bus resources for a limited period. 82. Question: what is proximity placement groups in the context of Azure Event Hubs? Answer: proximity placement groups ensure that Azure services are physically close to each other in the Azure data center, reducing latency. However, as of my last knowledge update, this feature is not directly available for Azure Event Hubs. 83. Question: how does Azure Event Hubs support geo-disaster recovery? Answer: Azure Event Hubs support geo-disaster recovery through Azure paired regions, allowing you to fail over to a secondary region in case of an outage. 84. Question: what is the role of the Azure Event Hubs archive? Answer: Azure Event Hubs archive enables automatic capturing of the streaming data in the Event Hubs into a set storage account, either Azure Blob Storage or Azure Data Lake Storage. 85. Question: how does Azure Event Grid handle encryption? Answer: Azure Event Grid supports encryption at rest and in transit. Data is encrypted using Azure Storage Service Encryption, and SSL/TLS is used for data in transit. 86. Question: can Azure Event Grid work with Azure Policy? Answer: yes. Azure Event Grid can work with Azure Policy to automate tasks like enforcement and auditing across your Azure resources. 87. Question: what is input mapping in Azure Event Grid? Answer: input mapping allows you to transform incoming event schema into a schema that you define before the event is published to the topic. 88. Question: what are claims-based authorization in Azure Service Bus? Answer: claims-based authorization uses claims like identity, role, or group membership to authorize access to specific Service Bus resources. 89. Question: can you purge messages in Azure Service Bus? Answer: yes, messages can be purged from queues and subscriptions in Azure Service Bus, but this requires careful consideration as it can't be undone. 90. Question: what is Geo-disaster recovery in Azure Service Bus? Answer: Geo-disaster recovery in Azure Service Bus enables you to fail over to a secondary paired Azure region in the event of an outage, maintaining high availability. 91. Question: what is the significance of consumer groups in Azure Event Hubs? Answer: consumer groups allow multiple consuming applications to each have a separate view of the event stream, enabling parallel processing and tailored event handling. 92. Question: how does Azure Event Hubs maintain message order? Answer: message order is maintained within each partition in Azure Event Hubs. By directing related events to the same partition, you can ensure that they are processed in order. 93. Question: can you set time to live (TTL) for events in Azure Event Hubs? Answer: while you can't set a TTL for individual events, you can configure the retention period for each event hub to define how long events will be stored. 94. Question: what is the dead letter location in Azure Event Grid? Answer: dead letter location is a storage account where undeliverable events are sent after all delivery attempts have been exhausted. 95. Question: what is event domains in Azure Event Grid? Answer: event domains act as a management and authentication scope for topics. They can be used to organize and secure large numbers of topics within an Azure subscription. 96. Question: can Azure Event Grid work with Azure Kubernetes Service (AKS)? Answer: yes, Azure Event Grid can trigger Kubernetes events, allowing for seamless integration with Azure Kubernetes Service (AKS). 97. Question: what is the peak lock receive mode in Azure Service Bus? Answer: in peak lock mode, a message is locked for a specific time while it is being processed. If it's not completed within that time, the log expires, and the message becomes available again. 98. Question: is it possible to send messages to Azure Service Bus via REST API? Answer: yes, Azure Service Bus provides a RESTful API that enables sending, receiving, and managing messages over HTTP/HTTPS. 99. Question: what is the purpose of correlation filters in Azure Service Bus? Answer: correlation filters allow for the efficient filtering of messages based on specific attributes without requiring a SQL-like query language. 100. Question: how does Azure Service Bus handle duplicate messages? Answer: Azure Service Bus offers a duplicate detection feature that identifies and removes duplicate messages based on a unique identifier. Thanks for watching.